Hi everyone, on today's road trip we got a real treat for you. We have two 1954 Kaiser Darrins. One's been restored, and as you can see, one is all original. And I have Steve with me. Hi Steve.
Hello.
Steve is the owner of the restored Kaiser. What is the color of these two cars?
It's known as sail yellow.
Sail yellow?
Sail. It's
How many did they produce?
435. Every 10, it would be a particular color. So,
So every 10 they changed the color?
Yeah, every 10 they changed the color.
And how many different colors were there?
4.
And they were yellow?
The red, the white, and a pine tint. It's a greenish color.
A greenish color?
There was blue that was owned by some of the elite people of Kaiser.
Well, I like the yellow, and yours is triple yellow, which I really like. Obviously, let's look at the pocket doors. These are very unique doors. Can you operate them? Show us how it works.
Yeah. It slides on a plastic rail over here. And as you notice that once you close the door, it'll pop out and be flush with the body panel.
Oh, okay. And then it pops in as you move the latch?
Yeah. If it doesn't, it's going to scratch the door.
We don't want that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Does it rattle? Is it a problem driving down the road?
The car does flex. It is on a box chassis, but it does flex a little bit because it is all fiberglass too.
Okay.
The car's all fiberglass.
It's a fiber. How about the floors? All that's fiberglass?
I think there was 5 pieces that were all molded together when they put the front clip as far as the bottom and the back clip and all that.
Okay.
I believe that's the way they assembled these. They're all assembled by hand, so my hood would probably not fit his car.
Okay.
Or the rear deck or something like that.
Yeah, well, that's pretty common for hand-built cars, right? Love the yellow. Everything is yellow in here.
It's got a mechanical tachometer. It's got all the instrumentation except a clock.
Was that an option, or
no option? No, it was an option.
Okay.
It has electric wipers
right here.
Right. It had electric wipers. It's got an automatic overdrive. You get it up to about 30 miles an hour, and let up on the gas, and it kicks it into 4th gear automatically. Okay. It's got a kick down. If you press the gas pedal to the floor, it will disengage it, just so you can climb a hill or something like that.
Love the wheel with the K on there. Look at that font for Kaiser.
That was also on the Henry J. And then this car is on a modified Henry J chassis by the factory, and to accommodate the convertible.
Is this a 3-speed or a 4-speed?
3-speed on the floor, and then, as I said, with the overdrive, which is automatic.
Is that an ashtray in the center there?
Yes. Then car, when did they stop making ashtrays?
Really? They stopped? Yeah, you don't see them anymore.
I remember some other big cars that even had lighters and ashtrays in the back seat.
Can you pop the hood for us?
Yeah.
So we can take a look at that. Okay. This is a really neat car. Look how long this hood is. This front end is really long. What are we looking at, Steve?
It's not the greatest, and anybody who is a purist Kaiser person, the whole inside should be yellow, but when the guy restored it, he painted it black in here.
Okay, and you bought it this way?
Yeah, I bought it this way. It hasn't changed since. All the original wiring, the original engine.
Let me go around the other side real quick. Take a peek at this
side. It's number 101 of 435.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
They're still working.
Yeah.
I have a replacement harness for it, but I've run out of.
What is this red thing here? Is that the filter?
That's the oil filter.
Okay.
The only thing different on this is the filter. That should not be there, but I like it. And if anybody has a problem,
functions better.
Yeah, it separates water and fine particles.
Andrew, the owner of the original unrestored car, said to me there were vents or ductwork on this to help the car breathe. Here,
you see it's got the grill and there's a scoop underneath.
Oh, right there underneath the plate.
That picks up most of the air. And one thing about this car,
and it funnels it into towards the radiator.
It stays at 170 all the time.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And majority of the parts that are in here are from Jeep. This is a Jeep radiator. The engine is an F-head. F-head meaning that the valve, the intake valve is in the head, the exhaust valve is in the block.
Okay. And this grill is pretty unique. It's pretty small too.
The bumper is Henry J.
Okay.
They took things from the Henry J and put it on this car.
I guess the ductwork underneath was installed because of the inefficiency of the grill, maybe?
I would say, yeah. I would say so, yeah.
I wonder if they knew it was going to be inefficient or they added it later in the production. Do you know?
Don't know. But I would think it would be almost
Wow.
just knowing how much air it would need.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this a 3-position top?
Yes. You'll
Which
see on
means-
Andrew's car, that's,
Okay.
well, position 1, the way it is here.
Which is fully
That
closed.
would be position 2.
Fully
and-
closed is position 1.
Yeah.
Position 2 is just for the
Is
front
the
half
Landau over there.
to be rolled back, just the front half.
Yeah.
And then 3 is to
And
be the
then
full convertible.
this section opens up like a Corvette and folds in, and it fills in right by the spare tire.
Oh, okay.
There's a spare tire here, and it folds into this cavity over here.
Gotcha. What is that handle for right there? Is that for the
That's to
top?
open. That's to open that hood to store the.
Oh,
top.
okay. Beautiful.
The,
I love the way these taillights almost look Frenched in.
well,
They like
they
contour to the body. They just finished the body line.
they are borrowed from the Kaiser sedan.
Really?
Yeah. This piece has been cut. It was chrome from here down, and what they did was they cut these to make them, I guess, save money
Yeah.
in the design of this car. Also, the rear bumper is also Henry J.
Okay. Kaiser Darrin. Look at the script. And the emblem. It's pretty neat. And this one here, like I said, this is Andrew's car. Andrew has the red shirt. He's another celebrity here. Everybody loves these Kaisers. His is unrestored, and you can see the paint. This is still sail yellow as
Yes,
well?
yes. His father owned it. He passed it on to Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
We're going to take a peek at your car. Thanks for showing it to us.
Very well.
This is the original version of the Kaiser, unrestored in sail yellow. How many years have you had it, Andrew?
It's been in my family almost 45 years.
Wow. And Steve, how many years did you have yours?
It's about 20. About
20.
20 years, yeah.
Wow. Let's take a look at Andrew's real quick. Pretty much the same car as far as the way it's optioned out. Same motor. You can see the interior is obviously unrestored.
There's a heater in
Faded.
it with defrost.
Okay.
Defrost vents. Sometimes sports cars don't come with those defrosters.
3-speed as well?
3-speed, yes.
Look
Side
at the
curtains.
Oh, the side curtains.
Side
Okay.
curtains for the door.
Here's Steve's engine bay. You can see his is yellow.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. As I said, when they restored it, for some reason they
Yeah, Steve's is black. I'm sorry. Steve's is black, and Andrew's is yellow. My mistake. That's the way it originally was. You can see the paint, and this is all original paint, isn't it, Andrew?
Fiberglass, so it's starting to flake away, and you can see the gel coat underneath. To paint it, you'd have to sand it all off, re-gel it, and then throw a coat of paint on it.
What are your intentions with it? You're going to keep it all
I'm
original?
gonna drive it like this.
Drive it, enjoy it the way it was meant to be? Beautiful. You got to love the courage to not restore it, just to fix what needs to be fixed when it goes, and just keep it,
just maintain.
just maintain and let it age appropriately.
Yeah.
Now this, I guess, has always been pampered, but since 1954, time catches everything, right?
I think as long as you keep these cars indoor with a fixed temperature, it'll last. There's some spidering on my paint,
Uh-huh.
but I've always kept it in a controlled atmosphere. It's not that it's too cold or too warm. It's pretty general.
How about you, Andrew? Yours is always stored indoors as well?
Stored indoors, last 40 years.
Yeah.
And this came out of California.
So it's been in the sun a lot of years, I bet.
And believe it or not, I traced my car back to the original owner, and he was in Minneapolis. Why would somebody in Minneapolis want this car? You can only use it for what, about a month?
Well, he loved it. I mean, look at the little visors over the gauges.
They call them eyelids.
Eyelids. You see the visors over the gauges?
And then,
Do they actually work, make it easier to see when the sun's shining in? So-so, huh?
So, yeah. You got the wind wings. They don't do much.
The wind wings, yeah.
They don't do much, but
again, the pocket doors, that's what intrigues everybody.
And each one is numbered. There's a plate inside. The second plate down has the number of the vehicle, so
okay,
you can know based on the number what color it is.
that's how we
And when it
talk
was made.
amongst each other. It says, "Oh, you got a Darrin, what number?" It's like,
that's the first question
New
everybody.
Jersey, what exit?
Yeah, that's the first question Darrin owners ask. What number you got? That's the numbers.
This is $299.
Okay. And what is yours, Steve?
101.
101.
101.
Let's look at his plate. I can't read it. And I'm sure you can't read it either, but there's the plate. Well, love both these Darrins. 1954 Kaiser Darrins in sail yellow. This one's restored, and this one's all original. Steve, thank you very much for showing us your cars. I appreciate it. Andrew, thank you very much for showing us your car. I appreciate it. Folks, tell me what you think. Leave your comments below. Definitely subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.